Okay, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
So today
I hate you so.
Today we're talking about the do's and the don'ts of lyrical choreography. Okay, and we just watched dad jokes. So what I want you to do is I want you to talk with a partner as to what makes these dad jokes so cheesy. Yes, Kenyon, what made these dad jokes so cheesy?
Oh, I thought I got to tell a joke.
No,
No, Dad.
you need to share your conversation.
Okay, they were cheesy because they were just so literal. Like, it's like, no shit. Like, come on.
It's definitely a very literal play on words, isn't it? Yeah, and to quote the dad jokes, they were all blanket statements, weren't they? I'm funny. I am funny. Statements. They were entertaining, but there was no depth to them.
Yeah, that's what makes them funny. They're shallow.
Okay, so we're gonna watch a few different videos. Okay, and they're all examples of lyrical choreography, but they're all very, very, very different. And keep cheese in mind. Okay.
Cheese.
What, Kenyon?
The shape of you, and they had shapes on their head. Minus the yellow one, which was just abstract.
That was a great word. We're gonna watch 3 other videos also. Okay. They're not Teletubbies. Okay, but they're all very, very, very different. So yeah, enjoy this one.
Oh, I love this song. What is this?
Oh, we're all speechless after that one. It was really good, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, we're gonna watch another one that's a pretty stark contrast.
Feels good. Now's the time. You gotta get up and boogie with this, honey. Yeah.
So, guys, one more video, and hopefully this will help repair your eyes after what you just watched.
You know what? Can we have a quick coffee break?
You're funny, Paige. Okay. All right. Turn to a partner. Talk about why all of these examples were lyrical in some way, shape, or form, even the bad ones. Okay. Here we go.
The one that was cheesy the wrong way was the workout, because it didn't actually have a meaning and didn't represent.
How can you relate that back to the dad jokes?
Because they're both cheesy.
The dad jokes, did they have any? What's that, Rowan?
Because that was the dad joke, because they're not deep and they have no.
Are you calling them shallow?
Yeah.
To quote the dad jokes, they were a blanket statement.
Stop, you already said that. Yeah, you did.
I like it. I think it's funny. It's cheesy.
Well, they were both lawyers, so.
Okay. All right. So the workout video was the stinky cheese.
And the Teletubbies.
And the Teletubbies was stinky cheese. In comparison of the 4 videos, what would you consider the good cheese? Jessica?
Well, the one that Travis Wall choreographed was like, it actually had a meaning behind it, and like there was like complex enough movement that it like made sense with the music, and like everything was like either sharp during like sharper parts of the music, or like flowing and like sustained during like more sustained parts.
Yeah, awesome. What else? Aaron?
They had 2 stories. They had the story of the song, and then they had the story of the dance itself, and it had to go together, and that's
Right, or else it's a dad joke.
Guys,
It's a
what's
blanket
so wrong with
Thank you, Kenyon.
You're welcome.
Okay, all right. Emma, go ahead.
Well, just like that duet that we watched, the first one was very like, it wasn't necessarily literal to the lyrics, but in terms of like the beats of the song really dictated the movements of the pair. So I think that like that was literal in sort of a different way. Like it wasn't literal to the lyrics, it was more to the music.
Yeah, and we talked about lyrical choreography moving with the flow.
Yeah.
And how we talked about free flow and bound flow
Yeah.
and how it'll move to the flow of the music. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, who else? Kenyon.
We kind of talked about if you focus on the movements and then try and tune yourself into the words as well, that it kind of makes sense. Like with the Teletubbies one, it was to the shape of you and they had shapes on their head. And in the first duet, there was a piece of choreography where the guy kind of like asked her like, "Are you down?" And he like went like this, like pointed down. So it's like lyrical or literal in a sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, who else? Sophie.
That one workout video was very like just with the beats. Like it was just like boom, boom, and she was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what makes that lyrical as compared to dancing with counts?
She was like every dance move she did was like on the beat.
So like she was moving with what in the music? What's that?
you guys can hear
What's the name? What's the name? Rhythm is a name for what?
Tempo.
Tempo is a name for what?
Speed.
Speed is a name for what element of
Time.
dance? Time. Very good. Okay. So she was reflecting the timing in her movement. She probably wasn't like she may not have necessarily been counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But
She made it up.
it did kind of look like she made it up.
Because when she was like moving her leg out to the side, she's like, "That's healthy, right?" Like, sure.
And also her movements, like I know this is kind of mean, obvious. So like
You missed that green. She said green beans are
like
good.
exactly what she was saying. Like the exact things that she was saying was like put your leg out to the side, and then she would put her leg out to the side. Like it was
Yeah, so she was dictating the movement.
obviously,
Yeah.
like lyrical in the sense that everything she said was.
Okay.
She was interesting.
What? Why?
Yeah.
Why? Okay. Okay. Did these dances communicate ideas and themes to you, and how so? How so? Jenna.
So we talked about the last dance because it told a story and we knew what was going on and you could see the connection between the dancers. But we also talked about the other one, like the down one, because you could see the chemistry between the dancers and you could see like it was very emotional and you can tell like what was going on in their heads and how they were like connecting us.
Yeah, totally. Okay, one more person who has not shared yet, please. Seth, what do you think?
I would say just again what Jenna said, both of the ones that had a meaning behind it, and that it wasn't just there to like get a laugh or something like that, because people can heavily relate to those because it's they're about something serious, or they're not about something serious, but you can just tell that there's a lot of emotion put into it.
Yeah, they weren't cheesy dad jokes, were they?
No.
No. They were not blanket statements. Thank you. Okay. What type of emotions did you feel like from all 4 of those? Why'd you feel happy, Rowan? You liked the cheese? Okay. But did you feel anything other than just that blanket statement happy?
Well, from the deeper ones that weren't blanket statements.
Okay, and so that's what we're focusing on in lyrical. So what did those things make? What did those 2 videos make you feel? Or how did they make you feel?
I guess
Bless you.
emotional for the dancers.
What?
Emotional for the dancers.
What type of emotion?
Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, not sad, but like you feel for them.
Mm-hmm.
Empathetic.
Empathetic. Okay.
I want to say sympathy.
Yeah. What, Diabian?
I want to say sympathy.
Sympathy a little bit. Aaliyah, do you have something to add? No. Okay. What else? Aaron?
You feel a personal connection because you relate to a part of your life, even though it may not exist. You may relate to a part of a friend's life.
Yeah. Totally. Totally. The thing about dancing, and this is my favorite dance quote, it says, dance enables you to find yourself and lose yourself at the same time. And to me, this is, for me, when I was, and as I dance, this is lyrical dancing for me. It like is a way for me to express myself and to talk about things that are hard in a way that's, I don't have to say anything. And in the world of dance, we have terms called body thinking and body speak. And that's communicating with your movements. Those videos that we watched, the Teletubbies video as well as the workout video, they didn't communicate anything to me. They were lyrical, but there was no depth. While the other ones. Happy Valentine's Day! Don't keep me waiting. I got plans to put my hands in places. So, back to what we were talking about. Body thinking and body speak is communicating with movement, and those surface level dances that we watched with the Teletubbies and the workout dance, of course they were very lyrically motivated, and the movement of the music was used for those, but that's not communicating like on a deeper level, and that's what lyrical dancing is about. It's about communicating through movement. Okay, so we have our body thinking quote, and it's nice and long, so I'm gonna read it out loud.
It's very serious, just because like the angle of like his whole body, like it reminds me of like a Mayan kind of thing.
Okay.
Like it's like a, I don't know, it just reminds me of like a tribal, like a serious tribal dance.
Okay, so very serious. What else? If this image, okay, their body was thinking, what would their body be thinking? If their nerve endings and their brain cells were scattered throughout their body, yeah, Kiana.
Probably to relax, because I feel like if you were like had tension, you wouldn't be able to do like position your body.
Okay, so like maybe telling it to relax. Okay. What else? One more. What's that, Peyton?
You want like your muscles to like engage and not be so tense, but you have to have X amount of tension in order to like be firm. Like you want to be centered in the center, and like that's probably what, is it a male or female? I can't tell.
I don't know.
Oh, well, that the person is centered, because if you lean too far forward, backwards, you're gonna fall backwards, and if you lean too far forward, you're gonna fall forward. So that center balance and being one with everything.
Okay, being like one with your existence. All right. Okay. So, yeah, that's body thinking, and you can see kind of the thoughts that person is having in their head flowing throughout their body. Can you not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. The next thing that we're going to look at is called body speaking. Okay, a lot like body thinking, however, a little bit different. And this is the ability to express oneself non-verbally with intention and clarity, to speak through their movement. This is the ultimate in dance communication. All right, so we're going to look at another image. And we're going to take some time to just look at it and kind of decipher and look at like what are these people saying with their bodies.
Perfectly to the train.
Wow.
Yeah, that's incredible, isn't it? Okay, kind of in your own words, describe for me like how you saw them using body speak as well as like body thinking. Go ahead, Seth.
It's just the way that they're talking to each other, having these full, deep conversations, and it's not, yes, it's with their movement, but more specifically with their movements of touching each other and the specific places that they touch each other and communicate in that way, says different things, and then their facial expression going along with that shows how deep and emotional these conversations that they're having with each other are, which just makes it that much more powerful.
It was extremely powerful. You could see what they were thinking and you felt what they were speaking.
Right.
Yeah, that is the ultimate in choreography and dancing, especially in a style like lyrical. And as you guys are doing your lyrical choreography, I don't know if you've gathered the theme yet, but DBC, don't be cheesy. That was cheesy. What else about that? Who has another way to say that? Yeah, Kenyon?
And I agree with Seth on the part about your facial expressions, because that's really what I always try and focus on if I'm watching a dance or if I'm making one, is like, because a dance has an emotion and your face expresses the most emotion of any other part of your body. So I think, like, if you took out the music, if you muted that, I would still understand what it was about. Just because, like, her face and his face and that, like, he would drop her and she would pick him up and vice versa. And then you put the song back in and now it becomes lyrical.
Yeah.
Because they're doing it to the words.
Right.
So
And
in every sense of the genre, it is to the point.
very good. Yeah. Okay, Emma?
And also just going off of what Kenyon said, because you alluded to this, but I'm not sure, is that, like she said, your face expresses like the most emotion of anywhere on your body. So I think that, like, in terms of lyrical dance, like, body speaking comes so much from like that part of your body and your face and your head, like, because that's that's where you think and that's where you feel. And so I think that, like, a huge part of being successful at like speaking with your movements comes from your facial expressions. Like, that's what really brings any emotion home, is to prove it by showing it on your face.
Yeah, absolutely. What if we had, like Kenyon said, taken the music out of that, watched the exact same dance, but also taken away the facial expressions? What would have happened, Anya or Ava?
A meaning might not have been like as clear, but because of their body movements, you could probably still get like the main idea of the dance. But like the facial expressions are very important, so it might be a little bit harder.
Yeah. Would it have meant as much? Right. Right. Yeah. Seth?
I think going back to that, it depends on the person. If you took away the music and took, like, say they had a mask on, I think it still would have been just as powerful. But the thing that people don't realize in today's society is that they try to block out emotion, because emotion's like a thing that they don't want to be associated with. Everyone in society today wants to have that power of going through every day, not needing emotion, thinking that that's just a thing that brings them down, when
Right.
emotion is, something that everyone needs. It's a healthy part of life. And you can do so much with emotion. But going back to the way that they were moving and the way that they were touching each other and talking through their physical movements,
Right.
to me, I think that if you did take out the music and you did take out the facial expression and just focused on the body, you can see with every little muscle clench or every little loose movement of limb that each of those squeezes and each one of those flowy loose movements still shows its own specific emotion. So I don't think the dance would change at all. I think it would still have the same power and the same message.
Yeah, and that goes back to that definition of body thinking, like sending your brain cells out to every part of your body, and communicating your dancing in that manner, and finding that high level of intimacy within your choreography. If there's one thing that I encourage all of you to do, it's to avoid the cheese, avoid the dad jokes of lyrical choreography. Avoid the blanket statements, okay? You're not here to create a Teletubbies dance where they're like, oh, what was that said? Like, go out to dinner and fill my bag, like something like that. And like the Teletubbies were literally eating. Literal choreography is great, but there's literal choreography with depth. And then there's literal choreography that also like includes abstraction with it. And we remember like working on the tableaus and stuff like that, and how then we had to create an abstract dance based off of color. Okay, if you're struggling with your lyrical choreography, think about these things, okay? And also maybe take it back to the colors that we did, all right? If you could assign your music or your choreography a color, what would it be and how would you dance that color? Okay, but the thing that was so great about those abstractions, and this is from the very, first week of school, is that we could all guess what color was being danced without giving away what color it was through our dancing, okay? It's the same with lyrical. You need to find that deeper sense of meaning behind your choreography, otherwise it's just a dad joke, okay? So, we don't have a ton of time left in class, but what I want you guys to do, okay, you're going to reflect upon lyrical dancing, all right? And we're going to move into the next portion a little bit of our lyrical numbers. And I know we're still working on our spoken word numbers. That's totally fine. But like, how are you body speaking? Okay. Does your choreography mean something? Are you projecting your connection to the dance and the music to your audience? What is your face saying? How are you communicating to your audience? What message are you trying to get across? And how can your choreography and dancing reflect the weight of your purpose? The weight of your purpose. Okay? So here's what I need you to do. You're going to get in your choreography groups. Okay? And you need to reflect on what you have already done in your spoken word choreography back on to this. All right? Okay. Go ahead, break up into groups, and you can start talking.